This video is about 4 Joe Rogan Experience podcast interviews gone wrong. Welcome to Diverse Top, and let's start with Dave Portnoy. Dave is arguing about whether Tommy Fury is a boxer or not. And Joe Rogan is losing his temper over Dave not accepting Tommy as a real boxer, even after watching some real footage of Tommy Fury boxing.
Fury,
he might have some sort of a title.
If he does, it's in name only. I saw Tommy Fury box. He is not a boxer.
Well, he's definitely a boxer.
Well, he puts on gloves.
He's definitely a boxer. But is he a boxer like his brother? No.
Well, we would not know who Tommy Fury was if his last name wasn't Fury.
Probably we wouldn't know as much about him.
Dave still insists on not admitting that Tommy is a real boxer. I think Dave was just trying to piss off Joe Rogan at that moment. He seems not serious about not admitting that Tommy is a real boxer.
So here's Tommy Fury. You telling me this guy doesn't look like a boxer? You're out of your fucking mind.
Who is he fighting?
But I don't give a dude. Look at this. Look at this. He's fighting a professional boxer. The guy's fighting looks good. Dude, you're crazy if you don't think Tommy Fury's a boxer. Look at that uppercut. Shut dude.
No.
Shut Watch this.
Find the Tommy Fury. Find the Tommy Fury fight on the card.
Shut
guy cannot.
Please shut and watch this. Watch what he's doing. This is 100% a boxer.
Can you find me the record of Bokianski?
This. Stop. Watch this. Watch this. Look at this. Look at this.
What is
this
that?
Guy boxer,
that
man.
doesn't prove anything. Find me the record of Bokianski.
Just look at this. Just look at what he's doing. I don't give a shit. Look at the way he's delivering these combinations. He's 100% a boxer.
No.
Dude, you're high. You're high. Look at that right hand. Dude, look at this punching ability. Tommy Fury is 100% a legit boxer. You're out of your mind if you don't. Look at this.
What
look at that right hand.
That was in slow motion.
No, it's not in slow motion.
I think you slowed that down.
No,
I didn't do anything, but this is a highlight reel.
This is a highlight reel. But look at his highlight reel. Look at his highlight reel. He is 100% a legitimate professional boxer. If you don't think so, you're just being a hater.
No, I'm not a hater.
Dude, I'm telling you.
Why would I hate Tommy Fury?
He might not. He's not Dimitri Bivol. He's not Canelo Alvarez. But he is 100% a real boxer.
I'd like to get the combined records of everybody Tommy Fury has fight. I would guess there's not more than 2 wins on there.
But
Steven Crowder, heated argument about marijuana.
I probably wouldn't talk about the marijuana issue.
That
I wouldn't care, because here's the thing: I don't care about it. I
one
really
way
don't.
or the other.
But my issue with it is when, and we saw this in Montreal, I talked about it when people lie about it and they're dishonest with their voting constituency.
Like how so?
Well, saying, it's medicine for A, B, C, or D. It may be medicine for A, but not for B, C, or D.
Well, what are the B, C's, and D's?
Well,
what are the things that's not medicine
an example.
for?
Well, you're asking me what I wouldn't talk about, and you're asking me to defend it. My point is, I don't really care about it.
But what are the B, C's, and D? Well, you said
it cures cancer.
Well, there has been shown
it helps with cancer about as much as turmeric and ginger. Those things
all
help
those
with
anti-inflammatory
cancer.
things.
Yeah, I know, but it's not a prescription.
But CBD has been shown to have
seizures.
tremendous benefits for cancer and non-psychoactive.
Yeah, and certainly with seizures. I have zero problem with CBD being legalized. But my
issue
is
also cannabis.
I'll have to. Yeah, I feel the need to call people out in bullshit when they say, "Well, the reason it's not is because of big pharmaceutical companies." Go, hold on a second. There's 7 patents on chemical compounds for marijuana right now.
Right.
The people who stand to make the most out of marijuana legalization are pharmaceutical companies. That's why they make.
That's not true.
Well, it is. If you look at the biggest supplement companies, it's owned by the same pharmaceutical companies.
But you can't patent
and the one
plant.
Yes, you can. They patented seven at
you
least.
You can patent strains that are GMOs.
Chemicals. No. 7 active chemical compounds in pot that have been patented as drugs. They've gone through the process.
Yeah,
There's
but
one
you
that's
can't
really
patent
efficient.
it to the point where you can't grow pot. How would you stop someone if pot's
sure you can.
legal? If pot's legal, how would anyone? And if that's the truth, then that's a real problem.
It's my only point.
But there are absolutely people who have lobbied, as we talked about, how the prison guard union has lobbied to keep marijuana illegal. There's absolutely pharmaceutical companies have done the same thing. It was revealed in the WikiLeaks memos.
See, this is where I was saying don't care about
don't
this.
interrupt me. Where Hillary Clinton said that she's against marijuana in every sense of the word, right? You remember those?
At this claim from Steven, Joe lost his temper and calm.
Yeah. But another thing that we just wrote about, and again, people get mad with the weed issue. Well, no. Traffic fatalities regarding marijuana have skyrocketed.
Google that, because that's nonsense.
No, we wrote about it
drunk driving arrests have dropped. What do you mean first of all...
No, we wrote about what the sources are, the original studies.
Just because someone gets in an accident and they're high...
See,
hold on, stop.
No, hold on a second. This is
you
because
interrupt way too much. You need to stop.
You talk
in
paragraphs.
Hold on a second. No. I don't talk in paragraphs. I make full points. If people are high a lot... and the same amount of fatalities exist. But the people that get checked once they get into these accidents happen to be high. It does not necessarily mean that marijuana caused those fatalities. It could be that you have an increased incidence of people doing marijuana and altercations that could not have been avoided.
It could be.
It could be.
But the statistical change is measurable.
Well, what is
from
it?
Pre and
You're
post.
talking about in Colorado.
In states where it's been decriminalized or
Let's
legalized.
go with Colorado. Pull it up,
Hold on a
Jamie.
second, hold on a second. You just said, let me make my point. Again, my point is I don't care about it.
Yeah, you do.
No, I really don't.
You don't care about
here's
people
the thing.
dying?
You
You
get
son of
so touchy about it because someone says, you know what, if people want to smoke up, fine. I just don't really buy the arguments that everyone is in some big conspiracy to try and snuff it out.
No, there are some.
And the idea that the drug war will end, and the idea that it cures cancer. I just don't buy that, and
Well,
people
it
get
does.
so upset.
Well, listen.
That's my only point. That's why I wouldn't talk about
studies
it.
Candace Owens. Joe Rogan and Candace Owens argue over climate change.
Didn't, and
You
I
don't
thought
think we have to care about the environment? Like, what do you,
no, not even a little bit. Like,
not even a little bit?
no. Okay, let me clarify this. I don't throw trash on the ground. Like
Okay.
I'm not saying like we need to trash the environment. Like, but do I believe in climate change? No.
You don't believe in climate change?
Well, I think the climate always changes, I guess is what I should say. Do I believe that this is an issue that is being, that is global warming, which they've changed conveniently. They got rid of the word once scientists started disproving it. Now they only say climate change. No, I think that was just a way to extract dollars from Americans. I don't at all believe. They had no actionable plan. It was great for Trump to get out of that deal. It was terrible.
Okay, but this is an incredibly complicated subject.
Right.
And if you would have to talk to a bunch of different scientists and see how they gather data and see what they understand about CO2 levels and what's the danger of them and what can combat it and what could not. Have you done all this, or
No,
do you
so I
take
think-
this flippant opinion
Listen,
on the
I'm
party
not. This
line?
is not. This wouldn't be the hill I died on, right? But it's not about the party. I just genuinely, I've read a ton about it, but
What
I
have
would
you
not be
read?
able to. I would not be able to come to you and say this is my strong opinion. But here's the easiest way to say this, right?
Okay.
The fact that there is a disparity in the science community about whether or not it's real is enough to.
It's very little.
Yep.
Very little disparity. Most scientists, the vast majority, agree that human beings are negatively affecting climate change.
Yeah.
The vast majority.
Yeah, I just don't think so.
You don't think it exists,
I don't know. Maybe because it got
Here
so.
it is.
Maybe
Studies-
because it got so politicized.
Studies into scientific agreement on human-caused global warming, and look at all the studies. It's between 100% and 91% at the lowest. 91% of one of the studies from 2014.
Candace believes it's politicized. Well, what do you think about this topic? Leave your opinion in the comments.
Essentially, just noting that in a lot of these studies, like when you go and if we had time to sit down and really pull this up, they're polling, 10,000 scientists that are within a community that is like these .orgs. Do you believe in everything that MediaMatters.org puts out for statistics? Right, that's a political arm of the Democratic
Talking
Party.
about a different subject.
I know, but I'm just
politics versus science.
But this has been politicized. That's the thing.
Science has been politicized.
Yes, it has. Global warming in particular has been politicized. 100% it has been politicized. Right? That's the whole reason I fell down this dark hole one night reading about it. And I was like, you know what? At the end of the day, I don't really care.
Eddie Bravo. Eddie doesn't believe the earth is round.
Ernest comes up to me and he goes, "Hey man, you ever look into flat earth?" I said, "Dude, Jesus goddamn Christ."
Okay,
I go,
so
that's
when
the
did it
dumbest
turn?
shit. And he goes, "Hey man, I got a master's in engineering. Look into it." And I just wanted to go. I just went home and I was just gonna.
How about looking at what school that was so we can tell people?
Yeah.
Phoenix Online.
But hey, man,
that's the same shit.
So
You
let's say
can-
this. Okay, so
do you
what
watch
if
them all
it's
from
true?
the same channel?
Okay, what if it's true that Albert Einstein said there is no evidence that the Earth is spinning? What if he says he said a quote? You say that's not true. I saw it on YouTube. But what if we find out that it is true? Then what?
What if they find out leprechauns are really butt fucking
Exactly.
genies
That's
on
what
the moon?
I thought. That's what I thought.
What does that mean?
That's what I said. So you're saying, oh,
Do you really
it's
think
on
that
YouTube?
Einstein
You really
said that?
look at
Maybe in
I don't know.
1947 there wasn't much evidence that the Earth was spinning because they didn't understand it yet.
Okay.
Eddie still insists on not believing the facts, even after the evidence is shown to him.
Look it up.
Yeah,
so I
true
did
science
look it
is
up.
repeatable. You can't repeat
Eddie,
it. It's
you
not real
don't
science.
understand
That's
what you're saying.
I'm
Okay.
trying to tell you that. That's the
This
evidence you were trying to say.
experiment-
It failed.
They say the experiment showed the Earth is not spinning. No one can reproduce that experiment. That's why it's not real. So this thing that you keep repeating is bullshit.
Okay.
And this thing that you keep, but don't, no,
Hey,
because
where did you get this information?
Jamie?
Where'd you get it?
Where'd I get what?
This information. What is this coming from?
This is coming off the internet.
Exactly. So
you're
reading some information. I'm reading some information.
Slow down.
You didn't go to the library. It's on Wikipedia.
Eddie, just slow down.
Eddie, stop doing
There's sources here.
In 2015, Vin Diesel had an interview with Brazilian YouTuber Carol Moreira, and the interview went terribly wrong. Click on this video on the screen to watch the interview and other terrible interviews.